Good morning, everybody. This is Ed Wanamba from Ed Travels on YouTube. I took the leap travel blog, and I just wanted to say good morning. How are you? Another beautiful morning here from Cebu City. Lapu-Lapu City, Cebu Province in the Philippines. It's May 2nd. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. And quickly, I just wanted to talk to you this morning about kindness. You know, we're in a time right now where there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of, just anger, I guess, from some people because we just don't know what's going to happen. Things are changing on a day-to-day basis. I mean, here they're changing hourly almost. And people are under a lot of pressure. And sometimes it's hard to be kind when you're not feeling that way. And I just have to say that, there's a quote by Muhammad Ali that says, it costs you nothing to be kind. Nothing. It doesn't cost you a darn thing to be kind. Just a nice hello. A thank you. How you doing today? When I was checking out yesterday at the grocery store, the young lady that was checking me out, I go there every other day almost, and she's waited on me a couple times. And yesterday I said, hey, how are you? You having a good day? And she just looked at me as if, like, really? Like, you really asked me? And then she turned around and said, well, how are you? Are you having a good day? And it was kind of nice. Then she put a smile on my face and I put a smile on her face. And there's this book that I read years ago called Why Am I Afraid to Tell You Who I Am? And it's a very touching book, small book, but extremely powerful. And it talks about the levels of communications that we have with people. There's a very superficial level. Someone you meet at the grocery store, someone you meet, hey, how are you? And it's very superficial. There's no real emotional investment or connection in that particular conversation. And then you have the relationship with like a coworker or maybe even a neighbor, depending on your relationship, that's a little more personal. But then you have that relationship and that level of communication you have with a family member, a spouse, or a dear friend that you really invest yourself and you exchange, a lot of feelings and emotions, and you convey how you truly feel. And that third level is extremely important, and we need that in our lives. And I'm just asking you today, I'm asking all of us today to be kind to each other. I'm faulty of it. I get angry. There are things that I've said that I've regretted later, and now I try to think about what I say before I say it. But just the act of kindness could be a smile. Costs you nothing. It's not handing someone money, or it could be giving someone some food. I mean, ever since I've been here, I've been handing out food to different families. I don't know how many families. It doesn't matter. But the smile I get, the smile. When I get the picture back and they're sitting there with that bag of groceries and it means the world to me that I know that family is going to eat that night. Might not be filet mignon, but they're going to eat that night. And I had a small part to do with that, and that's all the payment I need. Being kind, being generous, being compassionate, being loving costs you nothing. And I live in a world now, I spend so much time online, unfortunately, during the day, that, you have people out here who have nothing else to do but troll you. They just sit back all day behind their keyboard, mad and angry at the world, and they're just looking for that opportunity to poke at you, to prod you, to make you react. Well, we've had to learn, or I've had to learn to disconnect that button. Like my grandma used to say, pray for them. It costs you nothing to be kind to one another. I'm not a super big religious person, but, God gave 10 commandments. But there was one, and it's a teaching that I learned, that says, love ye one another. And that's the greatest commandment of all, in my opinion. Love ye one another. When you're faced with that moral dilemma, choose love, choose compassion, choose understanding. Convey that smile from the heart and say, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. This is Ed Wanamba, Ed Travels on YouTube. Click on the subscribe bell and the bell icon for notifications whenever I post a new video. Also, click the thumbs up. Subscribe if you feel so motivated. I don't do these videos and I don't get any revenue. You can check if you want. I do them because they come from my heart, because I do love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Have a wonderful day.